Penn State guard Venga Ioane.
Wait, can we pause? I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Travis Etienne made me think.
Oh, yeah.
Made me think of this. I have heard Vega Ioane. I have heard his name pronounced 5 different ways. Listen, if you are a prospect going into a media-centered job, whether it be sports or entertainment of any genre, even Canadian Football League, it's actually pronounced McMurray, not McMurray. Just make sure you get the official pronunciation out there early. That way we're not calling you Robbie Gould for 20 or 10 years, and it's Robbie Gould. What?
There is a video of Vengo Ioane saying his name. That's why I'm pronouncing it the way I am, is because I heard him actually say it that way.
Spread. Because I heard so many people different, even PFF. The 2 guys on the PFF show said it different ways in their own dang show. Get it out there and get it out there properly early. That way everyone can say it properly.
Is one of those guys Trevor Sikkema?
I don't know. There's one skinny white dude and one less skinny white dude.
Anyway, his name is pronounced, well, his first name, I'm shortening his first name. I'm shortening his first name to Venga. It's actually Vega is how white people say it, but
yeah,
Venga is how you actually say it. So it's Venga Ioane is how you say his name, according to him. So that's why I'm saying it that way. Anyways, Will, I usually have you go first with the offensive lineman, but I wanted to do something a little bit different today. I would like Avery and I to go first and then see if you agree or disagree with us on this prospect.
Yes.
So I'll start. I think Venga Ioane is an elite pass protector. It seems like he can counter any pass rush move that a defender will throw at him. I saw a ton of plays where a defender would get their first move shut down, and then they try something else, and then he'd shut that down too. His ability to mirror what defensive linemen are doing, I think, is elite. He's got a really good anchor, and he does not get pushed back into the quarterback, and he's always keeping the pocket clean. I know he's an interior offensive lineman, and teams don't value that high up in the draft, but I think he's got a good case to be the best offensive lineman in this draft. I really like his contact balance. I think there were a lot of times on film where I saw a play end with a defender on the ground and him either standing over them or he was on top of them because he can play through the contact and they couldn't. And once he gets his hands on you, you're done. He has an elite grip strength to latch onto defenders and he does not let go. He's got the power in his hands and his hips to drive you either down the field or to the ground. And I know nobody likes their team to draft offensive linemen in the first round, but if Venga Ioane ends up on your team, do not be disappointed because Venga Ioane is a beast.
Yeah, no, I agree with Joel. In fact, I mean, I saw this guy play, and then I watched some of that game tape from the Oregon-Penn State game. He just looks like a pro. He looks like he has the tools to be a professional offensive lineman. He looks like just a consummate professional. Jenga Umami, to me, is someone who I think.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hey, mister, that's my job, okay? That's my job to butcher it that badly.
Yeah, by the way, I do think it's funny that Emeka had that tweet, or maybe he didn't, saying, is CTE even real, when his name got pronounced Emeka Egbigboo by the one guy who definitely has CTE. Like, he of all people should know. But no, I think he just looks like a safe pick to me. And I think for an offensive line, that's kind of what you want. Unlike maybe certain skill positions where you think, high ceiling but low floor, I think this guy is just like his ceiling and floor are very close to one another. And I think he, just like Joel said, he looks reliable, he looks sturdy, he looks competent. And for an offensive lineman, I think consistency is really what you want.
Yeah. So, Will, tell us if you agree or disagree with that. And I know you love to hate on guys, so give us some of the things you don't like about him.
Let me tell you, I could not be happier right now. I agree with you guys for the most part. He has had 0 sacks in the last 2 years. In the last 2 years, he's allowed 14 quarterback pressures. This guy is the guy when it comes to interior offensive linemen, when it comes to offensive guards, 6'4", 325. I think he measured in at the combine at 323. And obviously that's just going to vary.
He did. I just ChatGPT put 325, so I didn't want to change it. It was 2 pounds, so I didn't change it.
Weight's just going to vary for the rest of his career, and then when he leaves the NFL, hopefully he drops about 150 pounds, like most of these offensive linemen do. He is strong as all get out. When he gets his hands on you, he's not letting go. My issues with him. This boy cheats. This boy cheats so much. Oh my gosh, does this boy cheat? Great feet. I saw this one guy said it's shoes under shorts blocking for him. And that is the absolute truth. He keeps his feet under him. He keeps everything in front of him. The problem is that on run blocking, he wants to hit you and then lay on you. And to me, that is good. I guess you're taking one of the people out of it, but you're also taking yourself out of it. He wants to make the hit and then make sure you stay down, but then you take yourself out of it. If the defensive guy is on the ground, chances are very low they're making the play. Not zero, but very low they're going to make the play. He should have been called for so many holding penalties. Every other snap, he's pulling jerseys. He's doing all this stuff. He keeps his hands inside the shoulder pads for the most part, and that's why he doesn't get called for it. But that kind of play, until it's refined at the NFL level, is not going to go well initially. I will not be surprised if in combined workouts this offseason, where 2 different teams are having combined practices, if he is involved in at least one fight because of the way he plays offensive line. And that is what you want from your interior offensive lineman. It is exactly what you want. I want a guy who's going to cause fights. And Venga. Ulari Umami Gugari Ioane.
Bugatti.
He is the guy you want. Honestly, if I were the Raiders, I would legitimately consider putting him right next to Tyler Linderbaum. You need for Fernando Mendoza, trade back up. Get him. Get him, put him next to Linderbaum. Get yourself a stacked interior. Offensive line, pass blocking, solid. Run blocking, he needs to develop a bit more to get his hands in front of him and to keep his feet. He will make a hit, and then if you're on the ground, he's going to just jump on you, and that will just get called for unnecessary roughness, or that will get called for whatever. It is going to cause fights, because he's not going to be the biggest guy around in the NFL, but it is going to be, he is a beast, he's an animal. He is very, very good. Also, Mark Davis's haircut still sucks.